It's hard to believe this was only a year ago. So how did we go from this?
We did it, Joe.
To this. An approval rating of just 28%, making Kamala Harris the least popular vice president in modern history, creating fodder for the right.
Dick Cheney literally shot someone in the face, and his approval rating didn't get that low.
How did we get here? Has Harris been fairly thrown under the bus? Before you make up your mind, let's get this straight. Despite reports of tension behind the scenes, the executive office is putting on a united front.
We're getting things done, and we're doing it together.
So you don't feel misused or underused?
No, I don't.
Press Secretary Psaki voiced White House support on Twitter, calling Harris a vital partner and bold leader, while addressing some of the issues she's leading, like voting rights and migration. Controversial issues Biden made Harris the face of aren't doing her any favors. In a new CNN expose, one inside source calls her assignments a no-win political situation. One example, touting Biden's do not come policy to Central American migrants. But the border issue contributed to a drop in the polls before she even got there.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. And I don't understand the point that you're making.
Since then, Harris has been largely out of the American spotlight, sent on trips abroad, and rarely giving other interviews, arguably making it even more difficult to garner more American support.
It's been 79 days, you're in charge of this crisis, and you're missing in action.
But to some, it's proof she's doing her job.
Just because VP Harris isn't in front of the cameras at all times doesn't mean she isn't working. It doesn't mean she's not doing her job. In fact, it means she's doing exactly what she's supposed to do to be President Biden's MVP.
Prior to becoming VP, Harris was vocal about racism and misogyny harming her politically, calling it the elephant in the room in 2019.
Electability. Essentially, is America ready for a woman and a woman of color to be president of the United States?
Or in this case, vice president. But lastly, let's look at her boss. When a president's numbers go down, the VPs typically follow. And Biden's have sunk to 38% in this USAToday and Suffolk University poll. Still 10 points higher than Harris, despite criticism over the Afghanistan withdrawal and vaccine rollout. Many thought Harris would be his heir in 2024 or 28, but it would take a lot more than 28% approval rating to get her elected.